What's up, Skins fans, and happy Sunday. Hope everybody's out there staying safe and washing their hands. Now, yes, I did see the signing of Ronald Darby. I just had to take some time and digest this move. I didn't want to have a crazy reaction. I just wanted to relax and think about the moves and think about the guys that were really available at the outside corner. Now, everybody was like Logan Ryan, but he's really a slot corner. And we already have Kendall Fuller. We already have Jimmy Moreland at the slot. We really needed an outside corner because Quentin Dunbar by far was our best outside corner. We just traded him for a 5th-round pick. So we needed a guy who was going to be covering Amari Cooper, Sterling Shepard, and maybe a Deshaun Jackson on the outside or Alshon Jeffrey or somebody like that. Who's going to be guarding these guys twice a year? Who's going to be guarding Amari Cooper twice this year? Who's going to be guarding Alshon Jeffrey? Who's going to be guarding Sterling Shepard or Golden Tate, guys like that, not guys like Michael Gallup or guys on the slot. We need somebody who's going to be guarding that big receiver like an Amari Cooper twice per year in the NFC East. So those are the guys that we have to match up against. And Ronald Darby, we saw what Terry McLaurin did to him last year. Ronald. Let's be honest here, and I'm a Ronald Darby fan because he's from PG County, he's from Oxon Hill, Maryland. From Potomac, Maryland, with Oxon Hill. It's like we're recruiting. We got Sean Davis, who went to Maryland, Kendall Fuller, who's from the DMV. Now we're most likely going to get Chase Young, who's from the DMV. So we got a lot of local guys. I think even Landon Collins might be from Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, growing up as a Redskins fan. So we got a lot of local guys on this defense. I'm liking that a lot. If you look at the film, of course, Ronald Darby was torched by Terry McLaurin last year. He got torched by Amari Cooper in a couple of games, and he was torched by a lot of guys last year. The whole Eagles secondary, let's keep it real, guys. The Eagles secondary was bad. They were historically bad. They were ranked 30th. Everybody on the Eagles defense was pretty bad, from Jalen Mills to Darby to who else? Russell Douglas. Everybody, even Michael Jenkins got cooked last year from the Eagles secondary. They were historically bad last year. Now, the positives about the Ronald Darby signing. It's a low risk, high reward signing. 1 year, $4 million. Not bad. And like everybody's saying now, they're saying it's kind of like an Eric Flowers signing where last year was calling Eric Flowers the human turntable. And next thing you know, Eric Flowers was the best player on the offensive line. Now, could that happen with Ronald Darby? Well, Ronald Darby was getting torched last year with the Eagles. And maybe it's coaching. Jack Del Rio could coach him up. Ron Rivera could coach him up. And if we do have this nasty defensive front with Chase Young, Ioannidis, Deron Payne, Ryan Kerrigan, I feel like I'm forgetting some Montez Sweat. I'm hearing good things about Reuben Foster being able to play this year. I don't know. We'll see. But if Reuben Foster's available and we got Cole Holcomb and other guys, that can really help this front seven, then the corners are not going to have that much weight on their shoulders. You saw what happened with the Niners. Richard Sherman got burnt. He got exposed in the Super Bowl game, but he really didn't have to do too much because Nick Bosa and other guys on the 49ers front was getting to the quarterback. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Ronald Darby's not going to really have to be left on the island. There are going to be times where he's going to be one-on-one on an island with a good receiver. We do play the Browns this year. We got to play Odell and Jarvis. We play the Ravens this year. So they don't have really good receivers. But I'm looking at the opponents that we play against this year. We play A.J. Green with the Bengals. So, we do go up against some pretty good receivers. And then Ronald Darby is going to be guarding the best receiver on every team. So, like I said, if our pass rush can get there, then Ronald Darby won't have to worry about too much. Now, if I had to give this signing a grade, which I will not, I'm not even going to do it until we see it. I'm not going to prejudge and give this a grade. But like I said, I would have preferred Bashaud Breeland. I would have been more confident with Bashaud Breeland, but it depends on the money that he was asking for. I heard he was asking for at least $8 million. If you get $4 million on a 1-year deal for Ronald Darby, and then you draft a guy in the 4th or 5th round, and maybe he develops and becomes, maybe you can get Lamar Jackson out of Nebraska, or you can get some people are saying the guy from Virginia, Bryce Hall. I think he's going to be a 3rd rounder. There's another guy, I can't remember his name right now, who's a corner. C.J. Henderson out of Florida. Who knows? He might be in there in the 3rd round. We could get him. He might be a stud by year 2. And then we'll see what happens with Darby. So I'm happy to see the local guy come home. He went to Florida State, man. Like I said, he's a world-class sprinter. And he was decent with the Bills, but Rex Ryan got fired, and then he got traded to the Eagles. And the Eagles are where cornerbacks go to die. That's where they go to. Nnamdi Asomugha, Byron Maxwell. All these corners were good where they were, and then they go to the Eagles to die. Basically how free agents used to come here to die, like Josh Norman and Albert Hainsworth and people like that. But Yeah, free agents, they go to DeMarco Murray, Miles Austin. All those guys were terrible once they went to the Eagles. So maybe we can change with this coaching staff and really be a place where guys come to revive their careers, like an Eric Flowers. You know, maybe Darby can come here to revive his career and actually become a solid cornerback for the Washington Redskins. So we'll see. I give us a chance. I give Ronald Darby a chance. I'm happy he's coming back home to the DMV. I know he's happy to come back home. PG County's own, so you know how that goes, man. I remember Oxon Hill, man. I played basketball against them. I used to cook them up all the time, for real, when I was in high school playing ball. So, I mean, we'll see that about Ronald Darby. We'll see, man. 1 year, $4 million deal. We didn't really break the bank, so that's good. And if he doesn't work out, then we'll just move on and draft somebody next year or sign somebody else next year. So we'll see where we are. Like I said, hopefully Chase Young can just help out where the corners won't really have that much weight on their shoulders. And, you know, we can just blitz and or not even have the blitz, but just get back to the quarterback and sack him or hurry him, hit him before he can get a clean pocket. So we'll see, man. Let me know what you guys think about this Ronald Darby move. Quentin Dunbar was very salty on Twitter. He was talking about the money that Ronald Darby got, of course. There was a tweet. I think Quentin Dunbar, he's so salty. He's like a little girl. He's almost like that ex-girlfriend or something that's just real bitter and real salty, man. It's crazy. Like, come on, Dunny. I'm a Quentin Dunbar fan, but bruh, like, let it go, man. You got traded. You got what you wanted. You know, let bygones be bygones and move on. Stop with the Twitter fingers, man. Just move on. It's getting old. Please, can we trade Trent Williams too? Let me know what you guys think, man. Happy Sunday. Please stay safe, man. The numbers are going up, man, with the testing and stuff. I'm not going to talk too much about it because YouTube doesn't like that. But once again, please stay safe and wash your hands, guys. All right, y'all. Hail to them skins. Peace.